Namaste and welcome to Explore the Mysteries. I am Wisdom Teacher Sri Ram Ka.
Welcome, beloved ones, and I am Master Lady Kira Ra, and we are sincerely honored, delighted, and excited to be with you right now in this extraordinary moment of March. Wow, so much to share. Big show today because it is a big energy moment. And we are broadcasting in so many beautiful places. And let's say hi to all of them, Sri.
Absolutely, because we want to say thank you and hello to all the listeners at TFR Live.
Hey, guys.
As well as the listeners at Oneness Talk Radio. And then the live video stream is coming through at the Oneness Talk Radio YouTube channel, the Facebook channel of Oneness Talk Radio, and it should be right on the homepage at Oneness Talk Radio as well.
How exciting. We are. And remember, give us a buzz. I'm watching that call board fill up already. So give us a call. Get in the queue. Remember, you can listen to the show while you are waiting. 517-208-1500. Again, that is 517-208-1500. And we welcome your phone calls, your questions, and of course, always your requests for mini soul readings. And so, Sri, my heart is like, there is so much happening.
Yes.
There is so much going on
Yes.
that I think we should just jump into it. And what I think we should do is, for those of you that are watching us on video, let's put up the March Up Level calendar, because when we look at the March Up Level calendar for this moment right now, there is so much that's happening. And so the one thing that I wanted to share is that immediately what you see is this coming Monday. This coming Monday, the 9th, is the first super full moon of a trinity of full moons. We're going to talk a lot about this, that are going to open March, April, and May. This is a 3-month cycle within a cycle. It is profound. And it begins today, because this is the 3-day ramp up. Remember, all of these super full moons, any full moon, it's always a 6-day process, which is the Merkaba, right? It is that ascended presence if we choose to step into it. And so how beautiful that we are here together today. And, Sri, I know we sent out our e-card earlier, and I know a lot of you are getting that e-card. And if you're not, hey, go to our website, sriandkira.com, and get on the list. Get it. It's free. But there was a lot of information that sets the stage, Sri.
Absolutely. Here, let's turn the camera back.
Yeah.
And I want to read to you what we sent out to our subscribers so that everybody has this nugget of information, because it's very succinct. So here we go.
Yeah.
Feeling the release of Mercury, ready for the up level? Yeah. Imagine you are currently sitting inside of a spinning spiral.
Woo! All right.
What do you notice? How do you feel? Are you able to discern if you are spiraling upward, laterally, or downward? Can you ignite a sense of detached witness as you experience this energy? We are already being pulled into the release of Mercury and the up-level energy that will once more amplify all.
Breathe that in, guys.
Amplify all.
We're
just a few days away.
So much to talk about. We're going to be deconstructing this for you right away.
Okay. Yeah. And this is the only up-level moment for March worthy of your attention.
Very much so.
This is a collective third chakra power moment. Wow. Take a breath on that.
Yeah, maybe bring your hands to your third chakra, huh? Yeah.
And this moment invites the journey to expand with ever greater truth. Authenticity is the way through, and breaking free of the BS that is being showered upon all is the glue that will keep you in the bondage of density.
Yeah, the BS is the glue, guys. The BS, and that's why it's amping, and that's why it's getting harder to discern, because that's the density glue.
Truly, truly, that deception. Now, the density is afraid of the truth, and afraid for you to discover that you are a master and that you are ready.
Yeah. And so, going back to that, that March Up Level calendar that we had already had up, it's important to remember that Archangel Zadkiel has already said this, the truth, and it's the title of today's show. You know the truth already, right? You already know it because it is you. You can't not know it. But what you can do is not honor it or see it. That's the choice, is to whether or not to activate that truth. But yet, as Archangel Zadkiel said so beautifully, you know the truth already. However, it is the knowing that is often the hardest barrier for us to walk forward into. And that is why in this month, right now, in this full moon up level experience, what's amplifying, if you choose to grab it, is the energy of support and safety. And that's massive.
Well, and that's wonderful.
Yeah.
We have this energetic support coming through with the release, the Mercury going direct, that is going to provide a support. It's like a little lift under your feet.
Yeah.
And that support is there to support you in whatever focus that you're calling forward. So it's important to choose your moment. What I mean by that is to choose your highest expression, to choose that which your heart is yearning to have manifest. When we say, I accept it, I choose it, I claim it, we are empowering that momentum that will make it so. If we don't bother to exercise our free will, we'll be in a kind of a repetitive, well, it doesn't matter, or whatever I set in motion.
But I got to jump in, Sri. I don't agree with you, because we when you talk about putting our free will into action, the key is that our free will is always in action. It's just that, are we conscious of how we're directing it or not?
That is accurate.
And because we're in this pull of the Mercury retrograde release, how about this week, guys? I know you and I have had this experience, right? I mean, has it not been a fascinating? Mercury is saying, okay, guys, we're pulling in. Remember, this was the first Mercury retrograde in the 2-year up-level experience. Yes. And so as it is really coming to a close, although remember the post phase does continue through the rest of the month, but as we are actually moving into that moment, it's like this intense energy is saying, are you paying attention? Right? Are you paying attention? And there is such a momentum in front of us of paying attention to what you're doing right versus paying attention to what you think is being done wrong, especially in your worldview. This is a massive moment that's saying, what's got your attention?
Well, what's got your attention is what you're choosing to amplify.
Yeah.
And it's important to remember, as Kira pointed out, that if we're not conscious of our choices, that doesn't disempower the power of your choice. It disempowers your learning, your awareness, your ability to refine, because you're not giving your consciousness to that which you've chosen. So there is a discernment level there between, the free will of the one who is reactive versus the free will of the one who is proactive, implying a conscious choice. And we are at an amazing time, and especially what's coming this week, where it's like, okay, I accept the support. I accept the embrace of the universe to amplify and level me up to my highest potential in this moment, in this week, because this is the time.
Oh my goodness gracious. So let's dive more into that. So I want to go back, Sri, to what you were reading earlier, because this is really important, guys. I want to go to this step by step. I said we were going to decompress this for you. So we are already being pulled into the release of Mercury and the up-level energy. So I want you to take this in, because this is happening on the same day. All right. On the exact same day that this super full moon, that this initiation, hence our background, those of you that are watching us, right? It is this tri-shul of protection, and it is rising. We have the Trinity energy appearing right now. And it will be March, April, May, and it's through the energy of these super full moons. This one coincides exactly with the day that Mercury goes back into the direct position. That's the amplifier. It's the oomph. And we're already being pulled into it. So it is not uncommon, especially this past week, to start seeing some of the more traditional Mercury things happening, because, guys, this amplification energy has got density dancing for joy. Remember that everything is up-leveling and everything is about the third chakra. So, I think if you bring your hands to your third chakra, and this is, I want to read you this paragraph directly, and then we're going to decompress it, okay? This is a collective third chakra power moment. I want to stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that a collective third chakra power moment means that everyone is going to have to pay a look, and especially Sri, you say this so well, pay attention to what you can digest and what you can't.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's going on, guys, because the first, second, and third chakra are the chakras that really offer our body of form safety and support. And this has been an ongoing tug of war since the beginning of the year, this unification, this sacred union of the body of form in partnership with the ascended presence. And so this is that week where you really have an opportunity to say, yes, let's do this, or to have this really pull you in. Third chakra power moment. And remember, energy is neutral.
I want to add to that a
Please
little bit,
do.
because the third chakra, let's unwrap this a little further.
Mm-hmm.
In the traditional understanding of the chakras, and I'm referring to the model that has been around in density
for eons,
quite some time, the third chakra, it was about power.
Right.
And so there were so many martial arts and yogic practices to build your ki and the power. In its social form, it was about competition and dominion.
Yeah.
Who is dominant, who's not. So we got to beef up and protect. That's the model we are collectively outgrowing, so to speak. We're evolving the third chakra, which governs your muscular system, which governs the digestive system. We are evolving that from a chakra of power to a chakra of empowered trust.
Now breathe that in. Empowered trust. Whew.
Empowered trust means I trust my spiritual nature. I trust my authentic power. Yeah. And so trust is the dominant energy, because if I trust my spiritual nature and I allow that nature to enter the body, then I'm living a spiritual life while still having form.
Yeah, baby.
and so many people want that.
Well, of course they do.
And so there is an evolutionary step of moving away from the old domination competition model into the trust model of true empowerment. Now, when we do that, this chakra becomes a lot more joyful. The third chakra, peace, love, and joy. 1, 2, 3. Peace, love, and joy, allowing the ascended love of the heart to dominate one's experience and lift you into the fifth dimensional frequency.
Breathe that one in, because that's that compassion ignition, right? Yeah.
It is. So this third chakra moment for, quote, all,
right.
Think about it.
Well, there's a lot more to share.
Yeah, well, one more tidbit, we'll get back to it. For those who are very much committed to the density point of view, meaning they're absorbed in that reality, there's going to be more of that domination energy. More of
let's
that
talk about that. Yeah, and let's talk about how that's going to evolve, because remember that what's coming forward right now is safety and support, and that is also neutral. And so this is why density is having a great time. I want to go back to, Sri, do we have that quote? I want to go back to the quote from the Divine Directors, because the purpose of showing this quote to you again is that this is what is happening in March. This is what we're dancing with, that when people are afraid, they will give away their power. And when people are terrified, they will give away their soul. And so I want you to really breathe that in, because what's happening right now is pay attention to your own sense of, am I afraid? Or am I terrified? Or am I able to witness that energy? It's not about not having it. It's, can you witness it? And so other guys, here we are. Okay, the witnessing. And so when you are terrified, or when you are afraid, or if you are in doubt, I want to give a big shout out to everybody at our Mastery Mentorship Gathering this morning. We had an extensive, extraordinary ceremony and journey. But if you look at this model one more time, remember, the compassionate energy of the witnesser has the broadest wings. If you're looking at this, you see that? It's that fifth dimension that stretches out its wings, that invites your freedom, so that you can then also lift up into the witnessing energy of the seventh. That is the gift is this connection, and it's about deepening this connection with truth. So I want to continue over
Yes,
here,
please.
because if not, the terror and the fear, this is no longer a battle for the dominion of your brain. You know, about 5 years ago, Sri and I started talking about that and the collapse of the fourth dimension and why we needed to pay attention. Well, everything is up leveled. This isn't about fear as a planetary thought body anymore. It's literally about terror. This battle has gone from brain to soul because everything is aware of the multidimensional presence. It's just a question of the way you connect with it, consciously or unconsciously.
Yeah.
And so let's
With
continue.
trust or reactivity.
Exactly. So let's dive into that.
Please.
Let's continue this. So this is a collective third chakra power moment, and one that invites the journey to expand with greater truth. So what does that mean? It means that everything is being expanded, and the truth, as the truth gets more evident, so will that which seeks to stop it. The BS is the glue of density. The manipulated stream of energy, the density spin machine, is gonna get huge, but so is the truth. And that's the exciting moment, is that the two will grow. It will become so evident that it will create this false chasm. And so let me continue, because there is a way through this, guys. It's authenticity. Authenticity is the way through, and it's what will assist you to break free of that BS, which is the glue that keeps you in bondage in density. And so here's the key. Truth is the way through. What chakra is the truth chakra, Sri?
Fifth chakra.
Fifth, right? And so third chakra collective, in everybody's going to have the third chakra experience. But for those of you that are saying yes to your true voice, that are saying yes to authenticity, that are saying, I want to live in a no BS zone, which does exist, then it's going to be about the fifth chakra and the third and the fifth. You want to talk about that, Sri? Because you're the king of that. Yeah.
So, there's a couple things to bring forward into your awareness. And one of them is that the fifth chakra is literally the funnel point that connects the heart with the wisdom.
Think about that, right?
And so before we get to 3 and 5, I just want to point out, some people have said that one of the longest journeys for the human being is the 14 inches from the heart to the brain.
Very true. It's very true.
And that's because the throat chakra is the chakra that is either inhibited by the dogmas that you've swallowed as true, or enhanced by the empowerment to know what is true and to feel safe with it. So this is why we call it the truth chakra. And the truth chakra really liberates your joy, your heart energy, to connect with your divine guidance. Now, when the third chakra is collapsed into a sense of I am a victim, then it's inviting.
Wow, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's like a magnet.
Well, we all grew up with this one, okay? Don't think there's anything wrong with you if you ever have touched victim energy.
No, but let's share that, because I'm feeling our community right now. I feel you guys, and like, right, it's a third chakra hit. Wow. Yeah. And so how illuminating to feel that, because I'm literally feeling everyone right now. Yeah.
So let's take a breath.
Wow, let's do that, huh, guys?
So when the third chakra is in that disempowered state, it actually impedes the circulation of energy in your digestion. You're going to have stomach issues, but then guess what? If we're feeling disempowered, can we find our voice? Think about the connection there. When we are not standing in our power, we tend to shrink up here. 3 and 5, the third chakra and the fifth chakra, dance together.
Well, think about when you're swallowing all of the things that you don't want to say,
afraid to speak your truth.
So you start swallowing it. Where is it going to start becoming this plug
and then
in your empowerment?
You can't digest it.
Right. And then you stop trusting.
Yep.
And when you stop trusting, you start doubting. And through your doubt, you call in fear. And through your fear, you will give away. You're now going to go take it. I can't even handle it. Just take my power, right?
The victim energy,
See
which
the cycle,
resides
guys?
in that third chakra,
right,
is seeking a balancing power that will be misunderstood through an abuser energy or someone who has more charisma for their dogma than you have for your truth.
Or it'll be swoop in the rescuer, the one who will tell you why it's all going to be okay and tell you why you don't need to go through it or grow through it, who's just as disempowered as you are. They're just in that role right now, but you're all in that dynamic together. This is why the support and the safety that's coming in is so important this week, because the catch, right? The catch of this week is you have to call in that support and that safety. And that support and that safety is right here in front of you. But if you don't have the power to say yes to it, it's going to kind of hang back, right? So that's the catch. It's a double-edged sword, and what a beautiful gift.
So it's important to remember what we've been talking about the last few shows is your breath.
Woo!
Actually, ever since this year started, we keep reminding, well, what does the breath do? It helps open the fifth chakra, helps the heart relax, sends a signal to the belly. Wait a minute, there is nourishment here, because air is nourishment, right?
Exactly.
And the prana.
My breath nourishes me.
Yeah, so we have this unconscious signal that is safe to relax. So be mindful of your breath, and then take your proactive steps of hand on heart, maybe a hand on the third chakra, your belly, saying, I trust myself.
I trust myself.
In this moment, I trust myself.
In this moment, I trust myself. Right on. Yes.
And so we can work with the habitual knee-jerk reaction of collapse because we were trained to do that. How many times in school were you afraid to raise your hand with the right answer? There were only one or two people in the class that were permitted to say, call on me. The rest of them were like, oh no, she's calling on me.
But you think about how early on you learn not to trust yourself or to collapse.
Or do you have the right answer? Today, in the spiritual realm, the correct answer is the one that is true for you, not the one that will please the outer person.
Right. It's not a regurgitation, right? And this is a really important thing to mention, Sri, because I want to go back to our graphic here for those of you that are watching us. And you'll notice we have this beautiful trishul into this beautiful, big, full, luminescent full moon and this beautiful kind of wonderful, oceany, loving moment here. And this is because this Trinity energy really much feels, especially with the support and the safety, like the command of the trishul. And, you know, I wanted to take a moment, Tree, because so many people misunderstand the trishul. And we were kind of giggling this morning in our mastery mentorship ceremony and gathering that, you know, whatever is seen as the slayer of illusion would be considered the devil. And how many people have wanted to call the trishul a devil's mark or something of that nature, which is ridiculous.
The devil's pitchfork.
Yet it is the devil's pitchfork when it comes to slaying the illusion, because when we command that trishul, it is actually Shanti, Bhakti, and Ananda, because tri means three, right? So it's tri. There's three. March, April, May. All right. Any Trinity. And, you know, Shri, as you were saying so beautifully this morning, you know, the Trinities exist in all traditions. So if find the Trinity that resonates with you. For Shri and I, the reason we're using this imagery is because, okay, you have the tri of trishul, that means three. And then you have the shul, which actually means like the suffering, right? Like the three suffering, right? So we have the tri and the three, and that suffering only comes when we identify with the illusion. Because when we identify with the illusion, we have our physical suffering, we have what we consider to be our karmic, our past life suffering, and then we have our mind ego dance, right? That's all the illusion.
Which holds all the emotional dysfunction.
Exactly.
And those disorientation, which are suffering.
So when we unify, when we come together as the trishul, it means that which destroys the trifold suffering, because what we're saying yes to is that unification of the three ascended presence frequencies, which are awareness, experience, choice, peace, love, joy, that all synergizes together and it frees us through our awakened consciousness. That is the up-level opportunity at hand, guys. And that opportunity is going to exist through all three of these super full moons. And I've got to say it, we do. We are really excited because, as you guys know, we've been reaching out for the past few weeks now and saying, We've been guided by the divine directors that we have to go to the United States in 2020. We have not been to the United States in 10 years. This is really exciting for us. And at the end of May, as this full trishul is fully illuminated, all 3 supermoons open, all of us holding that, Shri and I are going to be in New York City, May 29 through 31. Save the date, get your friends, carpool, get an air flight. And the flights are cheap. Oh my gosh, we just got our flights from Ecuador, and be there. Come join us. This is a moment. This is a big moment.
This will be a gathering unlike those in the past, because
Yeah.
the level of love and acceptance and ninth dimensional non-judgment that we will co-create together and amplify in each other will restore an authentic alignment in your heart that will last forever.
So get on our newsletter list if you're not there yet to get all the details, but save the date, guys. We're going to be in New York City. You want to join us. We say thank you to our beloved dear friend, Mark Becker, who is the producer of the New Life Expo, for welcoming us back as featured speakers. We are very, very grateful to have that beautiful support and safety. And so come join us. We would love it. And Shri, I think you're telling me we're on a break, right?
No, I just want to say goodbye to our friends over at TFR Radio.
Oh, just for a few minutes.
You
better come right back.
They're going to go do their commercials now for the next 3 minutes. The rest of us will keep on going, and then we'll say hello and welcome them back in just a couple of minutes.
All right. So let's take in a breath. And Shri, in these 3 minutes, I love it. Don't you love it? The Trinity, the 3 minutes. I really feel that it's a moment to celebrate also that in harmony with the March, April, May energy in this up-level experience and safety and support. I am just so excited that we are launching the claiming authenticity, get out of the, live a BS free life program. And it's a mastery mentorship experience. And let's talk about it, because you can go get the first session. Actually, it's not even the first session. It's a bonus session that was created with our beautiful friends, Tammy Lawman and Lisa Wilson, right now. You can go watch it right now.
Yeah, we got together with
After the show.
this team that we've gathered together with.
The amazing team. Oh my gosh.
Of mentors, brings together a body of experience of moving through worldly issues, moving through emotional issues, moving through spiritual issues, and really claiming one's authenticity. And what
claiming it. I mean, letting go of the bullshit.
Absolutely. And what is required to do this is not just I want to do it. You have to take some action. Yeah. Because the patterns in our ego, the patterns in our lives.
We like our bullshit.
Well, we like the bullshit. Stability.
You got to break through liking it, right?
And so we will attract the BS into our lives for as long as we will swallow it.
And we will keep watching it. We will keep cycling with it. We will watch the videos. We will watch whatever mainstream media wants to make us crazy until we finally say, you know what? I am going to step into my authenticity. I'm going to clear my truth. I'm going to empower my third chakra. And I'm going to claim my trishul, my destroyer of the illusion, so that I can break free.
Yeah, and so you can learn all about this. There's a detailed webpage on this.
Join us!
If you head to shriandkira.com and click on the events ID up in the top of the page.
You can't miss it. It's all over the homepage.
Anyway, go click through, because you can receive a free class that will give you a really valuable introduction and
you can watch it today. You know what a great way to spend your weekend. Watch the class. And you can
sign up, because this is 8 weekly sessions. This is support.
And
this
is super affordable.
An email support group as well. So
there's going to be a Facebook group. I think they've already formed that. And a lot of free gifts. So get in, guys. And what I'm so excited about, Shri, is these are the 8 weeks that are going to start March 18th. This is going to be Wednesday nights if you want to join us. And you don't have to be there live. Everything, you will have all the videos. But those 8 weeks are going to carry us from mentorship to a lineage gathering in person in New York City, which will ignite everything. And then, of course, we're going to continue with our lineage holder gathering in June. I just can't even believe how exciting this is.
Everything is lining up in a way to support the up-leveling of all. Yeah. And truly, to support the up-leveling is another way of saying we support each other, because I see you as an enlightened being, and I ask that you see all in the same way.
Yeah. So, hey, go to shriandkira.com and check it out. Check out Claiming Authenticity, Living a BS-Free life. I love
Yes,
that. Don't you? I mean, Sri
absolutely.
and I do that. You guys know that. You know that we are out there, like it or not. And the gift is that when we hone our spiritual discernment, we enlighten not only ourselves, but our presence becomes that blessing for others. And it's exciting. It's an exciting moment.
Hey, and speaking of exciting moments, I'm just looking over here at the clock, and
There
we
we
say,
are. Welcome back.
welcome back, TFR Live. We're glad you're with us. And to all of the affiliates from iHeart to all iTunes, all the way downstream to wherever you're catching this
Thanks for
broadcast,
being here.
we do appreciate your attention and your participation.
Yeah, absolutely. And welcome back. And you know, Shri, I'm looking at our call board. It is slammed. It is a huge call board. And let's say hello. So where are we going? We're going to, is that Michigan?
Looks like it.
All right. Hey, Michigan. Namaste. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi, namaste. Welcome.
I had no idea I would be on, but I guess a mini soul reading would be amazing.
Well, I love that it's a surprise. and thank you for being here. You know, it's so funny as I'm connecting with your beautiful energy. One of the things I'm hearing is that the surprise, the little things in life that bring you joy are the delights before you that will activate more. And that this is why this is happening. It's why you obviously were the first one to be here today, because it's this element of saying yes to the unknown that is unfolding before you right now. And as I share this with you, I'm also feeling it in your second chakra. So it's not just a third chakra. For you, it's also a lower. It's more of a creation issue in the second. And so as I'm feeling into the second chakra, the energy that I'm also sensing around you and these beautiful beings that are around you is that it all keeps saying the same thing. Close your eyes, take the leap, and see the sparkle, because there's more than you've allowed yourself to receive, and the creation within you is ready to leap as well. And so thank you for that reminder for all of us. I am so grateful that you were here with us today, my love. Many blessings.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste. Wow.
Beautiful.
Let's take in a breath, Shri.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoo. All right. Wow. All right. So we're going to go to, where are we going? We're going to a wireless caller out of Folsom, California. Hey, Folsom, California. Welcome. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi.
Is that me?
Hi, honey.
Hi. Beautiful. First, as always, I just want to thank you guys both so much for all the beautiful illuminating wisdom the past 7 years for me. And for today, I guess my question right now is really about work, because I haven't worked for 4 years, even though I'm in divine trust, thanks to your beautiful teachings. That's my question right now for mini reading.
So I want you to breathe, my love, because as you shared that, I completely felt, it feels like there is something tied around your throat chakra. It's not a noose, but boy, is it tight, and it's constricting you, and it is affecting how you appear in the world, how you receive support through your activity, through the way that you work. And so in this moment, if you're watching, I've got my hand and it's holding right at the U. You see that part there where there's like the U in the neck. And so I'm holding that part of the neck, and I'm sitting up very, very straight. I'm also feeling a little dizzy in my star consciousness, not my third eye, in my star consciousness. So I'm bringing my middle finger to my star consciousness of my forehead. And I want to invite you to really relax and breathe into that. And the message that's coming in is coming in from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And what they are saying is that our most beloved one, there are tears that are ready to cry. There is a forgiveness ready to be anchored, and a freedom that is ready to be expressed. Gift yourself with, they're even saying just an hour to really go deep with this. And when you are done, write, and the solution is in front of you. It's time to call forward the next level of the creative aspect of you. And through that, it's like everything comes together. And so thank you. Thank you for being who you are. They're saying, don't ever give up, because you are already supported. Hope does not need to be here, because this action is done. And so it is. Thank you, my love.
Thank you.
Much
Thank you,
love,
my
dear.
honey. Namaste. Mwah. I love you, sweetheart. I really do. Wow. And I want to, Shri, are you feeling that second, third chakra
Yeah,
again?
the lower tummy there.
I
Yes.
think this is a lot of us right now because this huge super full moon that ignites this really empowered energy, this can be whelming. Okay. Guys, this can be a whelming moment. And I really encourage you to be with us tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a lot to share about the continuing energy of this week. So you want to make a note, join us tomorrow at noon Pacific time. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about what's happening with this full moon and what this up level means and why in March we only have one up level moment and it deserves our attention. This is a moment where it's about saying, I am here, I am ready, I am open, guide me, and inviting and commanding that which we are to up level with this support and safety. And remember, the catch is that the support and safety is only there if you call it in. That fear terror option is gonna keep growing. And remember, they're using this virus as a way to grow it. And so if you dive into this, if you start letting it consume your attention, if you let it consume your energy, if you're afraid, if you're doing all these panic things, that is exactly what density wants you to be doing right now. And we're not saying don't be prudent. What we are saying is notice where your attention is.
Yeah.
You have the right to command. So what are you commanding? What are you calling in?
Remember that the energy from which you make a choice is the energy which is then being propelled forward and as an attractor.
Right.
So when we make a choice from fear or reactivity, then what we're saying for the next soon to be now, the future is, I want more fear and reactivity. When we make a choice, when we're anchored in peace, when we're anchored in our clarity, and then we make a choice from that energy, then that which we've placed as an attractor for the next soon to be now has the energy of peace, has the energy of love. And so we attract more of that.
Right.
Be mindful. You are powerful beyond your recognition.
And you're a magnet, right? And that's really what I'm hearing you is like, what are you magnetizing? And, Shri, let's talk about the spiral.
Okay.
Because right now, that ever refining spiral, especially as we're being pulled, remember, we've been in this Mercury retrograde. We're just a few days away from it going stationary in conjunction with the first super full moon on the 9th, coming right up on Monday. And so we're feeling the pull. We're feeling this amplification. So with that, what is the spiral showing you? What is going on in your circle right now? Is it lifting you up? Is it igniting you? Is it inspiring you? Is it lateral? Does it feel like you're in that treadmill, like you're in that hamster wheel, right?
Yeah.
Is it leaving you depleted, afraid, agitated, filled with anxiety? Shri, the one thing you and I noticed the past couple of days is how easily anxiety energy, we've had to really be in like peak awareness to not allow and to be able to, let's just say, stay in our fifth dimensional compassion and seventh dimensional energies, to be able to really be witnessing the anxiety energy. There is free floating anxiety going out there, guys. Yeah. And this is why commanding your tri-shul is right now.
It seems like a nice segue to remind people about the container practice.
Please, yes.
Because we live in an energy world.
Oh, yeah.
You are energy. Everything around you is energy. Consciousness conditions that energy with the qualities such as fear or terror or sadness or happiness or joy or power or love.
Yeah.
We condition energies into a certain wave, to a certain form. So what happens when the world is shedding off, sloughing off fear and anxiety?
Well, you get a lot of bullshit.
You get
Forgive
a lot of
me,
BS,
but that you really do.
What it does is it serves as energy for thoughts.
Yeah.
And the thoughts have to align with the frequency of fear. Therefore, they become amplifiers of new fears.
Right.
One conspiracy goes to the next conspiracy, and all of a sudden you're in this maze of disempowerment.
You're in the illusion.
You're
so far in the illusion, you've forgotten. I mean, Mark, this is the red pill, blue pill.
Well, it is. And so I want to bring this back to the
Please.
container. So when the outer environment is filled with so much of this energy, we need to maintain our divine center and our energy field in a way that doesn't recycle that which is not meant to uplift you.
Yeah.
We don't want to inhale that and then use it to build a future for our personal future. So this is why the container practice, you'll find it at shriandkira.com. And many of you know this practice, but you might have not been using it regularly.
Yeah.
About clearing your field. And you can clear for the world. And that's all at the website. As we hold our disciplined stance of I am a being of love and fear does not dominate my choices.
Right.
As we hold that as our truth, we then send out a different, a calming energy, a coherent energy into the collective. And so that's the fringe benefit. The first benefit is be the truth of who you are. And the next benefit is send a signal to all your friends out there going, you can do it too.
Through your presence. See, this is why the one thing that Shri and I, teachers teach and they teach well. However, mentors live and offer modeling of presence. And that is what Shri and I are offering to all of you. And that is what you offer to us. When we live the energy of the divine directors and soulmate, when we honestly keep our eyes on the divine at all times, when I gaze at you, all I see is your highest aspect of self. When we hold that for each other, that's how that blossoms.
Yes.
And so, soul mirrors, our show Tuesday evenings. What is your life reflecting? What is the soul mirror that's in front of you? If the soul mirror is not the highest aspect, what your inner vision knows is the gift that you are here to share, then start seeing it in everyone around you, and you will suddenly be living it as your life. That is what we as mentors do. And that is what we're going to be doing during our 8 weeks of mastery mentorship coaching and really walking the journey of how to live a BS-free life. And when we want to live a BS-free life, it means you need to hold somebody else's hand for a minute because you're going to have to get nakedly honest. Yeah. And when you're ready to get nakedly honest, when that authenticity reigns in your life, miracle after miracle after miracle, expansion after expansion. And this is the moment, this March moment right now. Now, Shri, I do want to share, I'm going to put up the calendar again. Is it that one right there? Yeah. Okay, I don't want to make another mistake there. So guys, I've just put up the March 2020 calendar again. Yes. And we've already talked about what's coming up Monday, okay? This first of 3 super full moons. This one is an up-level moment. It's also the same day the Mercury retrograde ends. But the reason I wanted to put up the calendar is look at the 24th, okay? This next moment in March, from March 9 through March 24, this whole time, and we're going to talk a lot more about this over the next couple of weeks, we are building toward a watch date. This is the only watch date in the entire year. The only one. And it's happening on an illuminated micro new moon. So I want you to really breathe that in. From the 9th of March, this Monday, when really it's an awesome moment because in the pull of the release of the Mercury retrograde, everything's coming together. Like Monday, it's all going to come together. It's all going to reintegrate. It's going to start coming in. So that's why it can feel whelming because it's going to be like an onslaught, like a shower of, hey, this, and this. And that's why, are you being showered with your authenticity? Are you being showered with awesome opportunity? Or are you being showered with the BS that is the glue of density? There is a shower coming, guys. We're all going to be showered on Monday. And that shower is refreshing us, reigniting us, and preparing us between now and that one watch date of the entire year. March is momentum. It is a power-filled month. It demands our respect and attention because it's calling us on our own bullshit. Are we really saying yes, or are we just playing? And I know I am not playing. This is what we are living. This is who we are. And I invite you to get really clear. What do you want? What is your mission? What is the spiral in front of you showing you right now? And if you're not clear, then make that your goal.
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Because we are at that if not now, when moment.
Again and
Yeah.
again and again. And if not you, who?
You know, and it's
Come
important.
to New York.
Yeah, it's important to remind ourselves the lazy way out is to slip into the pattern that's already there. And I'm not
Exactly.
saying lazy in a critical sense. I'm saying
No, that's
it
the
doesn't
tired
take
way.
effort. It's
No,
just
that's the tired.
Yep,
Out
that's
of
tired.
tired or inspired. Tired is that. If you're
tired.
stuck, you're tired.
The tired energy is running the 1.0 software when actually the up level has given you the brand new software
That makes
opportunity.
it so much easier if you just say, okay, I'll learn it.
You
Right?
know?
Because when we up level, we have to adapt. We're all adapting, and that's why together we are better.
And when you hang out with folks that are holding that frequency, holding that love and acceptance,
For you.
it is then sending a signal to you that, yes, you too can amplify that, reflect that, and be the mirror of that positivity.
Wow.
And that is the together we are better.
And you know, Sri, together we have I don't even know how many people are on this call
Let's
board.
say hi
It's
to
so
some.
huge. All right, here it is. We're going to go to, it looks like we're going to New Mexico, I think. Yeah. Hey, New Mexico. Namaste.
Hi, namaste.
Hi, sweetheart. Welcome to
Welcome.
the show.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, what a dialogue. What a life. What what energy.
Yes.
Goodness. I have flown through so much, and just from this morning's ceremony to now, just, oh my gosh, worlds opening up.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel the potential of a spiral down, but it's small and over in the corner somewhere with each clearing. I feel lateral spiral, and I feel like beyond what I can comprehend upward spiral. And I think I was guided to call in with all this. In the body, there's upper respiratory.
Feel it. Yeah.
Shallowness or tightness or something. And a doctor has said parasites. We're working on that. But of all the things the body's for right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Breathe. Well, first of all, thank you for being with us this morning. It was magical beyond belief. And so thank you for your presence on the planet. Thank you for saying yes to you. And as I've been connecting with you, I have felt it right here underneath. It's almost like in my left rib. And I've just been really, it's lower, a little lower. And at first I thought it was lower lung. And then I'm just noticing that this energy, it's similar to the caller that we just had where they had kind of like not a noose, but like something wrapped around their neck.
Yeah.
You've got like at the bra line, it's an energy and it's like a lasso. And it looks like a laser light, but it's like a lasso. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, show me why you're showing me this lasso. And it's really pulling you here. And as I gaze at it, what they're saying is that there is still an incongruence for you between, and it's right at the bra line. So it's the lower heart, higher third chakra. And it's like there's two energies trying to coexist. Mm-hmm. And what they're saying is that these two energies are aware of each other. They are respect-filled of each other, but they're not comfortable breathing together. And that as you are moving forward right now, it's about comfort of the body. I'm seeing lots of like, I love you, like the blankie, and just snuggling. I'm seeing comfort, warm teas, things that you love to do, and a lot of laughter. It's like, I want to tell you, go have a movie day and just watch comedies and sit in your jammies and just have a ton of fun and do whatever makes you smile. And that is going to release the grip of that, which is trying to literally infect your joy. And this lasso, it's like you have the ability to just go, oh yeah, I don't need it. It's like a tether. It's almost like it's a training wheel, but that training wheel is now holding you back. You're ready for more. You're ready. You don't need it anymore. And so welcome home to you, honey. You're at a huge moment. And there's a lot more I could share, but that is what's most important for you in this moment, is to know that this is all about the fact that now, even as I'm saying that, I feel the pain now jump over to my right. It's very smart. And so it's very much about you breathing in the sunshine, laughing at that which would seek to stop it, and reassuring the physical body, I've got this. I don't need to comprehend it. I know my mastery has this, because you do. You've got it, honey.
Trust yourself.
Thank you for the blessing. What a gift to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Same here.
Yeah.
I'll just circulate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Namaste, dear.
namaste, namaste. I'm sorry we got you cut off a little quick there. I'm so sorry, Shri. I'm wanting to share that in this moment right now. Guys, again, remember that the March momentum is big, and
Yes.
this, and every month, remember, this is a 2-year up level experience. Okay, we're only in the 3rd month. We have 21 more months of upgrades. So this, imagine if we're at 3.0, we're going to be at 24.0, and this is going to build to New Year. And I do want to share that Shri and I, it's already filling. We haven't even announced it, but we did just put on the books, when you go to shriandkira.com, this coming New Year. This coming New Year is the bridge into the final year of the escalator to ascension. There is a reason Shri and I have been called to the United States. We were told we had to get there before the election. We had to be there in 2020. This is a massive power moment, and it's all opening right now. As I share that, I just heard a lot of people and I just felt a lot of you hold your breath. Yeah. Would you guide us through another breath? We really need that, Shri. Let's breathe in.
When we breathe,
Nose first, guys.
put a hand on your heart, because that's also your lungs.
Yeah.
And maybe another hand on your belly.
Ooh, good idea. Third chakra.
And now breathe in with presence. And on the next breath, send it even lower into the abdomen.
Creation.
And on the next breath, just smile as you breathe. And in this moment, I trust myself. Think that.
And if you're getting dizzy, relax. I felt that some people were getting dizzy. Let the breath be at the pace that's comfortable for you. And with all our heart and soul, please download our app, Spiritual Mastery with Shri and Kira. Right there in the free portion of the app is the Om Aum breath practice. And I encourage you, Shri encourages you. It's taught by my beloved husband. It's free. Learn it. Use it. There is free-floating anxiety in a world where the planetary thought body is currently shifting from fear to terror. And so remember, when we are afraid, we give away our power, but when we are terrified, we give away our soul. And so in this moment, stand up and claim your soul. You are the commander. You are the co-creator. You are the master. And anything that seeks to take you away from that, or leaves you feeling less than, or leaves you doubting, is simply a sophisticated, woven, manipulated energy of BS that is the glue that keeps us in density. It's why we get tired. It's why we let go of our inspired. And it's why we circle laterally or downward. Yeah. And so I do want to honor our caller that it's not about those moments won't happen. I really appreciated when she opened up by saying, I see it, but it's kind of tucked over there in the corner. Yeah. That's the wide angle lens. Yeah. This week, this up level, this initiation, this blast off, and Monday is going to be a shower. It's everything's going to come together on Monday. Monday is going to be wild, and it's going to set the stage. What do you want your shower to feel like? Do you get inspired in the shower? Then jump in and have fun. Find out, right? That's the moment ahead to find out.
Keep breathing.
More and more. And let's grab another caller, Shri. Where are we going? All right, looks like we're going to Canada. Is that where we're going? St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Namaste, Canada. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Namaste.
This is my first time calling. It's a really great honor to talk to you both.
Thank you.
I've been following you for a while now, and wow,
Thank you.
Thank you for reaching
Thank
out.
you. You know, I'm just touched. Sri and I are both like, thank you. It's such an honor to meet with you right now and to just be in your presence. How can we serve you?
Could I have a soul reading, please?
Oh, it'd be our honor. Absolutely.
I've been feeling very like something's been trying to emerge in me, but at the same time I've been resisting it,
Mhm.
and I can't even describe it.
Nor do you have to, my love.
And it's
Uh,
that's my problem. Like these days, I consider myself a very expressive and descriptive person, but lately these days, a lot of it, it's just come back in, and words are not coming easily.
Well, first of all, I want you to relax and really
Yeah.
yeah, relax that third chakra. I want you to have like that happy Buddha belly, just like relax in soft belly, softer, softer, softer. Just let it be.
Yeah, just let it go. Yeah.
Oh, honey. And as you're doing that, what I am seeing around you is, and it's very interesting, it's on the left side of your third chakra. There is an energy there. It's like a straight line. It's very much like a almost like a spear that's sitting there, and it is waiting for you to basically relax any need to have to do anything other than receive. You are in a moment where
Okay.
it's like you're being, it's almost, I feel like I'm watching you in the middle of spiritual surgery right now. Like this knife I'm now seeing is more like an incision. And it's like
Yeah.
all of these beautiful beings are working on you, and they're all saying the same thing. Our most beloved one, feel us around you now. You are safe within the chambers of the divine healing, and here all is being revealed. Let go of that which feels like the word and receive that from the inner planes. Soon enough, you will be able to share. The moment of the reconfiguration is nearly complete. Breathe, relax, and invite into you that which you are once more. And so it is. Thank you, my love. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
And wow, I guess, yeah, we just blew right by the TFR. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So we say bye-bye to that station, and we say we love you to those of you that are with us here live right
So
now.
much.
And so, beloved ones, as we come to a close for today, trust your journey. Keep choosing. Try practicing the word yes, yes, yes. That's 3 words said once.
It's a trinity. It's a trinity. I'll take it. And join us tomorrow, noon Pacific time.
Tomorrow we'll continue this conversation. And until then, breathe deeply and know that all is truly well.
We love you.
We love you.
Namaste.